domestic workers are not discriminated from our employment laws. So as much as we assume that they are not workers, they are protected by our labor laws. And breaking down the labor laws, we have the Employment Act, and the Employment Act speaks into issues around their working hours, issues around their rest days. That includes a weekly rest, which is a 24 hours rest, and annual leave. So they're also entitled to annual leave, as just like any other workers. We talk of even social protection, whereby an employer is compelled to remit NSSF for domestic workers. Remember, they are covered by our employment laws. Even around, maternity protection for domestic workers when they become pregnant. Just like any other workers, they're also entitled to maternity leave. And as we even talk about remuneration, we have...
Just before you get to the remuneration, are these enforceable even without a contract? Because a lot of people don't sign contracts with their domestic workers.
Yes, and I agree that majority of domestic workers contracting is on verbal kind of arrangement. So, and our law is very clear on contracting. It can be verbal, it can be written or implied. So, and I remember for domestic workers, whether you engage them on a verbal, on a written or implied, they are still, they can still be heard. Because they are workers and it is a contract that is recognized. So, also being, contracted to get into employment, given a contract that describes their roles and obligations as employees in a household. And also, as we speak into rights, they're also, entitled to protection, like when there's an accident at work. We have a legislation that talks about, occupational safety and health, a whole act, that they might encounter also, someone may contract diseases at the workplace, So they're also covered, and employers are also obligated to ensure that the working environment is conducive and safe